got me a cup, water.
Reba McEntire loves to make people laugh. She says as a kid, her corny jokes prompted her mom to suggest that Reba might want to stick to singing. But with her own network sitcom on the WB riding high in its 5th season, well, enough said.
Is the sitcom still satisfying for you? Is it what you want it to be?
You know what the sitcom does for me? The people in the sitcom that I get to work with every day entertain me. So when we have to do the show, it's like, oh, what? Oh, learn my lines? Oh, sure, okay, all right. Steve, shut up. I'm trying to do my lines here. Because they're so funny. They're entertaining. And we laugh. It is just so much fun. And that's what keeps it so appealing to me. That and that you have a new script every week, that it really puts the pressure on you to focus and learn your lines. But yeah, it's still good for me.
Think of all the worlds you have conquered. Music, television, movies, fashion, theater. I'm probably forgetting something. Did you...
Cooking.
Cooking.
No,
I know, that's not true. That's a dream for later on,
yeah,
right?
later on, yeah.
Did you ever approach any of these new ventures with doubt or trepidation?
You know, I think that's probably a saving grace for me. I don't go into something thinking, oh, what if I fail? Oh, my gosh, what if they won't like me? I call it ignorance, plumb stupidity. I go and say, I just want to do this. I just want to see what y'all are up to over here. You know, it's just that naive sensibility about me. I just want to go see what it's like over there. Curiosity.
Can you think of a time in your life where you have failed, or at least you felt like a failure? And how did you handle that? How did you get past it?
I wanted to be the world champion barrel racer. I wanted to be the best in the world. And I'll never forget, we were at a rodeo one night, and all the cowgirls were out back on their horses waiting to go in and run barrels. That's our women's event in the rodeo. And I was sitting by Gail Pesca, the world champion barrel racer. We was sitting there talking, and she said, oh, man, Reba, I wish I could sing like you. I said, I'd trade you in a heartbeat. You could have my singing like you just run barrels like you can. She said, nah, I think we'll just stay as we are. I said, nah. But, you know, that's all I wanted to be, is a world champion barrel racer, and I wasn't good at it. And so how did I accept failure? For number one, being in a dusty arena, I lost my voice. I couldn't even speak. And I thought that was God's way of telling me, get out of there. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be singing. That's the gift I gave you. Now go tend to business. So I always thought that God led me where I needed to be. So I just said, okay, I'll give it up. I love it, but I'll go do what you want me to do.
You know, we all dream, but you are a master at becoming what you dream.
Well, thanks.
What is the secret to that? There must be one.
Lori, and I don't have a secret. I don't know. It's just I surround myself with people that can teach me how to do things, and I take direction well, because I sure can't think it up myself. And Narvel is great about finding things for me to do, and projects come to me, and I can turn them down, but my competitiveness says if I turn it down, they're going to give it to somebody else, and I'm going to kick my butt for letting it go. So I'll go try stuff that I know I can't do. I mean, one year we were playing the Houston Astrodome, and Narvel had come up with this great idea of me being brought into the arena a different way. And I said, okay, how? He said, we're going to lower you from the very center top of the Houston Astrodome. And I said, what? He said, yeah, you know, right where the light is up on top. Well, inside underneath, we're going to lower you in a cage. Well, I'm petrified of heights. I said, I'm not going to do that. Well, he talked to me, and I said, no, I'm not going to do it. He said, well, all right, Garth will probably do it. I did do it.
You did it?
I did it. I didn't want Garth to beat me to it, so I did it.
Stay on the ground, girl.
Yeah, I'm for that. I'm for that 100%. But it's just that curiosity and competitiveness keeps me going.
Over the years, you have so often told me how important Narvel is to you personally and professionally. Do you ever wonder, what if you had never met him?
Yeah, I do think about that. Things would certainly be different.
Where would you be?
Probably back in Oklahoma. Not singing anymore.
Oh. That's kind of a devastating thought.
Yeah, it is. It is. Narvel and I, when we started together, we just pretty much had absolutely nothing. I mean, we'd both gotten out of divorces, and we started building everything back up together. and I couldn't have chose a better partner in life and business, family, love, everything.
Are you saying that you owe much of your career and your life as it is today to him?
Yes. And that's on tape. That's documented. Yes.
Blackmail for later, Narvel.
Yeah, it is. And I've told Mom and Daddy that. They know it. They know. They absolutely. They were with me through all the thick and thins of divorcedom, and they know that if it wasn't for Narvel, that I wouldn't be where I am today. And if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be where he is today. See there?
Exactly.
No, it's a wonderful team, and we love every minute we get to work and play together.
How do you rate yourself as a wife and a mom? You're so good at everything else. Are you that great at being a wife and a mom? Oh,
no. I've left Shelby at school before. He'll call me and say, "Mom, I'm on my way." And I say, "Okay, I'll fix you something to eat right, before you go into tutoring." And he'll walk in, "Where's my food?" I said, "Oh, Shelby, I forgot it." And one day I was on the set, and I looked down at my watch, and I said, "Well, it's 4:30. I was supposed to pick Shelby up at 3:30. And I was supposed to have somebody there to pick him up." And I'm a terrible mom, but I do love him. I love him with all my heart. He's my sunshine of my life. And wife, I don't know you'd have to ask Narvel that, how I rate from 1 to 10. He'd probably give me a 6.
About a 6.
Yeah.
And he knocked off the 4 points for what?
Don't pay him enough attention, maybe. I don't cook good.
When Offstage continues, a peek at Reba's flashy new fashions and how she struggles with her figure just like the rest of us.
I try to eat right. I really do. But I love sweets. I love good old Southern food.